The day before the Antarctic rescue, I rented my boyfriend's private jet for my team for just $0.52. But his so-called girl best friend and assistant flew into a rage and posted 10 ramps on social media.
How dare touch this jet? It's a welcome gift from Ethan. Renting it for co-change? You have no respect at all.
I laughed in anger. This private jet was mine from the start. Since my boyfriend was giving my gift away as his own, I'd take it back. None of them were leaving Antarctica. I just landed the Liam and stepped off. Chloe, my boyfriend's girl best friend, yanked me hard from behind.
Who told you to touch this? It's a gift from my CEO buddy. Apologize right now.
This jet is mine. I stumbled into a tent pole, confused. I turned around and saw her staring down at me arrogantly.
This jet is mine. Yours? Stop joking. Renting a jet for pennies is ridiculous.
The name Ethan thrummed in my head, and I smeared. The Ethan who made $3,000 a month and even have me buy his underwear was now her big shot.
You'll pay for this back home. The generator's dead. You have to get us out now.
Ridiculous. My initials SY with Ethan were carved right on the wing. It was just one.
Who do you think you are? Lying again? My buddy paid for it. I'm warning you. Get us out now or Ethan will tear you apart.
I refused to argue with a fool and just smeared.
Fine. Let's see if Ethan dares. The jet can't fly anyway. Zoe, you're just his girlfriend. What gives you the right? Apologize or I'll tell Ethan everything.
I snapped, but before I could speak, a team member dragged me back roughly.
Neil! Did you not hear Miss Chloe?
Another short, stocky member stepped up, glaring. I fell into the snow, my knee slamming into the ice. A sharp, bone-deep pain shot up my leg. Snow seeped into my pants, making me shiver violently.
What are you doing?
I looked up to see Chloe filming me, a proud smirk on her face. Chloe raised her hand again. I blocked it, but her strength numbed my arm.
Everyone look! This plane thief is throwing a fit and leaving us freezing in Antarctica.
Wind and snow hit my face. Ethan's face kept flashing in my mind. Every time Chloe and I fought, he just smiled. Zoe, Chloe never felt safe. Just go easy on her. Back then, Chloe stole the birthday scarf I gave him and wore it in front of me. Ethan said this color suits me better. I complained, but he just ruffled my hair and told me not to argue with his buddy. He'd been biased towards her from the very start. I took a deep breath, and hurt burned in my throat. 10 years of love meant less than his childhood girl best friend. I wasn't lying. I didn't steal the jet. I gritted my teeth to stand, but a team member held me down.
I bought this jet. SY is carved on the wing. Ask him. Shut up.
Chloe knelt down, grabbed my collar, and yanked me toward the ice.
That's Ethan's name. How dare you lie? This jet has nothing to do with you.
Thud. I was forced to kneel in the snow for a full 30 minutes. My knee went completely numb, like it wasn't mine.
Guys, the jet's broken and we're stuck. What are we gonna do?
But that was a professional snowsuit I bought for the expedition. It cost hundreds of thousands and had nothing to do with Ethan. But just as I spoke, another sharp pain hit my cheek.
How dare you glare? I'll leave you here to feed the penguins.
Team leader Mark rushed over, face dark, and pointed at me.
Zoe! You're selfish! We're trapped! Food and fuel are gone! You have a jet, but you're stalling. You want us all dead?
Team leader Mark, I'm not stalling. The fuel's too low. It won't even last 20 minutes.
Chloe cut me off, clinging to Mark's arm, eyes teary.
Stop scaring us. Mark, don't believe her. This jet is Ethan's. I rode it last week. It can make the trip. She's just jealous and mean.
I stepped forward to explain. It really can't fly. I stepped forward to explain. When the blizzard passes, I'll call for rescue.
Get away. Don't touch him. Fix this! Ethan said I can use this jet however I want. Who are you to stop me?
She dragged me to my feet, and I stumbled. I stared at the familiar jet. SY glinted clearly in the snow light. I knew if I showed the ownership papers, everything would be fixed. Chloe seemed to read my mind. She held my arm tight, not letting me near the jet. I closed my eyes and let Chloe drag me back to the tent, helpless. Knee pain, online hate, Ethan's coldness. It felt like a tight, suffocating net. It wrapped around me, making it hard to breathe. I came to save people, but I was the one who deserved to die. The jet that should have saved us was pushing me into hell. Chloe grew more arrogant. She snatched my phone, opened Weibo, and the hot search words stabbed my eyes. Antarctic thief Zoe. Zoe steals 100 billion private. Zoe dooms expedition team. The comments exploded. Tens of thousands of cruel attacks. Why doesn't this woman die? Stealing and hurting people. She's crazy for money. Stealing Ethan's gift to Chloe. Leave her in Antarctica to freeze. All blame and misunderstanding. I was called a gold-digging thief targeting Chloe on purpose. See that? Everyone knows you're a thief. Ethan loves me, and he'll destroy you. I reached for my phone, but she slapped it away. It crashed onto the ice. The screen shattered, just like my heart.
What are you doing?
Daring to take it back, Chloe stepped forward and kicked the broken phone away.
This phone is probably stolen too. Zoe, do you own anything at all?
As she spoke, she pulled my scarf out of my bag. It was my mom's last gift, woven with warmth, my only treasure. Nice scarf. Warm. Must be from Ethan. You don't deserve it. Give it to me.
No.
She loved my struggle and yanked it away completely. I shivered, teeth chattering, lips turning purple. I watched Chloe show off the scarf live on camera.
Guys, look. Ethan knitted this for me, so warm, unlike some thief freezing in the snow. Isn't he the sweetest? I'm so lucky.
The insults towards me were disgusting. I knelt to pick up the broken phone, but my fingers were too frozen to move. But last year when I was sick, Ethan stayed by my bed, warming my hands. But now, his warmth was for someone else. He let me be hit, humiliated, and hated online in the Antarctic snow. I didn't even get a chance to speak, but I told myself I'd hold on until I could explain. Just then, an Antarctic vehicle rumbled in the distance. Chloe's eyes lit up. She dropped her phone and ran toward the sound, shouting as she ran.
Ethan! I'm here!
I looked up. The door opened, and Ethan stepped out in black snow gear, tall and straight. My heart leaped. This was my
Ethan! Look over here!
But his eyes went straight to Chloe. He rushed to hold her, his voice full of concern.
Chloe, are you okay? Were you freezing?
Ethan, I was so scared. Zoe stole your jet and refused to take us. She made me kneel in the snow.
Ethan's face turned dark at once. He looked at me, eyes as cold as Antarctic ice, no warmth at all. His voice held obvious disgust.
Zoe, what are you trying to do?
I endured pain and cold, speaking with difficulty.
Ethan, tell them I bought this jet. They're wronging me.
Enough! Zoe, stop lying!
Ethan cut me off sharply, eyes full of disappointment. I froze. He looked like a stranger, like I'd never known him in my life.
You lying woman don't deserve me! Chloe said you made her kneel and hit her. Is it true?
Ethan, she said the jet is hers and tried to hit me. I would have died if the team didn't stop her.
Zoa, apologize to Chloe. Now! Right now!
Ethan's voice was an unquestionable order. I did nothing wrong. Why should I apologize?
Ethan, you believe her? 10 years of us means less than one word from her?
Love? You don't deserve to talk about love. You stole my jet, hurt my person, and dare to speak of love? I was blind to stay with you so long.
Guys, Ethan is here. He'll stand up for me. This thief Zoe will apologize soon.
Chloe looked at me fervently and went live again. Comments went wild, fans spamming. Ethan looked at me, eyes colder.
Zoe, last time. Apologize? Fly the jet?
I'll apologize, but the jet really can't fly. There's not enough fuel. Forcing takeoff will crash us. We'll all die.
Ethan, look at her! She's jealous and wants us dead! This is your jet. You know the range. There's a backup tank.
Ethan, trust me. Something bad will happen.
Stop cursing us!
I gripped the keys in my pocket, refusing. Chloe rushed over, trying to snatch the keys. We struggled.
Ethan, don't talk. Take the keys. Let's leave and stop wasting time on this thief.
Ethan hesitated, then reached in and took the keys from my pocket. He didn't look at me. The expedition team cheered. They rushed to climb aboard. Ethan opened the door and said coldly to me,
Zoe, reflect here. I'll deal with you when I return.
I watched coldly as they closed the door and hovered above. In the next second, Chloe's excited face changed. Snow stung my face as the Liam's engines roared. Ethan sat in the pilot's seat, face tight, not looking at me once. The jet taxied, and when the landing gear left the ice, I suddenly smiled. He didn't even check the fuel before takeoff, just like he never read the manual I gave him. My fingers touched the inner pocket, my hidden Citylite phone. I expected trouble and sewed a backup communicator in my jacket. Chloe stole and broke my phone. She never found it. I walked behind the tent, out of sight, and called Sioux Group Polar Rescue. The moment it connected, a familiar voice spoke.
Mrs. O, we're outside Antarctica, 2 hours to the station. How are you?
Ethan took the jet. Main fuel 10% backup only emergency, won't last 30 minutes. I stared at the hovering jet, voice calmer than I felt. Prepare rescue gear. Send Ethan's 3-year spending, jet ownership, and Chloe's fake CEO proof to my encrypted email. Just after hanging up, a sharp alarm sounded in the sky. The Liam's left wing smoked, shaking violently like a lost leaf. Ethan pulled up hard, the jet lurching into clouds. Chloe's scream cut through wind. The live stream shook. Chloe's phone was still on. Comments turned from mockery to panic.
Chloe, tell Mr. Ethan to land! Ethan! Can you fly? Did Zoe do this?
Shut up! I flew before you even existed!
But his hand shook. The jet tilted sharply. Team members screamed inside. I sneered and opened my encrypted email. Rescue had sent the evidence. Records of millions from my card monthly. My signature on the jet contract. Chats proving Chloe's CEO was a jobless scammer. All exposed their lies. Just then, the jet dropped. Left wing smoked more. Ethan's panicked voice shouted through the stream.
Fuel warning! How is it empty already? You said it had enough! You lied! Are you working with Zoe to trick me?
I lied? You said you knew the range! You made me take the keys!
They argued midair. Viewers were confused. First doubts appeared in comments. I put my phone away. Rescue helicopters appeared on the horizon, blades growing louder. The Liam fell like a kite with a broken string, deep into the ice sheet. The Liam kept falling. Ethan fought to hold the controls, but it was pulled downward, toward dense crevices. Chloe forgot the live stream, grabbing her seat, screaming.
Ethan, do something! I don't want to die here!
Do something? You blame me?
You said Zoe was jealous. You took the keys. You're a useless loser living off Zoe, can't even fly.
That hit Ethan hard. He turned sharply, eyes fierce.
Say that again! I'll throw you out!
I dare you!
This jet is mine!
They
So you
fought.
yell at me
The jet
too.
spiraled out of control in turbulence. Someone tried to pull them apart, but Ethan shoved them hard into the wall, forehead bleeding. Team members screamed. I stood in snow, watching via a thermal camera, fingers cold.
Mrs. Zoe, jet location confirmed. 10 kilometers out, above crevasses. Forced landing 90% fatal. Your evidence is online. Ethan the Gigista, Chloe's liar, trending.
I tapped the tablet. Ethan's 3-year spending. He used my card for Chloe's luxury bags, new phones, even his own underwear. Chats with Chloe's CEO proved he was just using her. You really think I have a jet? Viewers who hated me turned. Oh my God, Ethan used Zoe's money for Chloe. Chloe's CEO is a fake. Who owns the jet? A jet. Chloe lost fans. Just then, the Liam broke turbulence, scraping an iceberg. Right wing broke off. Debris fell into crevasses, dull thuds. Ethan and Chloe froze and stopped fighting, staring ahead. Ethan's shakings came over the emergency frequency.
Zoe, are you there? Is rescue here? Save us!
I didn't reply, just signaled the leader. Rescue the team. Let those two pay for their choices. Leader nodded, about to order, when a message popped up. It was Chloe. She still had satellite on. Message full of threats.
Zoe, if you don't save me, I'll leak your company data. I stole your USB drive.
I paused, remembering I brought a project USB last week. I let Chloe borrow it for data. She never gave it back. She planned it all, steal the jet and my secrets. I smiled coldly and replied, "Go ahead. The drive has fake data with a tracker. Police have your location. Your theft is online." The Liam faced worse danger. A blizzard hit. The blizzard hit fast and hard. Snow cut like knives across the ice. The Liam tossed like a leaf in wind. Ethan gripped the controls, knuckles white. The jet fell. Fuel gauge hit empty.
Fuel gone. Backup empty too.
Chloe suddenly grabbed Ethan's arm like a mad woman.
No! You said backup lasted an hour! You lied! You want us dead!
I lied? That backup is emergency only, 30 minutes max. Zoe told you, you didn't believe her. Mr. Ethan, what did we do? We're crashing! What can we do? Wait to die.
I don't want to die!
Chloe jumped up and ran to the life raft at the back.
Life raft! I can survive!
She grabbed the rope, but an injured team member blocked her. radio. He was still conscious, shouting.
Ethan, Zoe, save me. I was wrong. The jet is yours. The money is yours. I shouldn't have helped Chloe. Call rescue.
I picked up the radio, voice cold. What was your mistake? Using my money for others or ignoring warnings and risking lives?
I was wrong about everything. Zoe, 10 years. You can't let me die. Remember high school breakfast? When you were sick?
I remember. But I remember when Chloe stole my scarf and you told me to let it go. When she hit me and you called me a liar. You lived off me and told her I supported you. Your love is cheap, Ethan.
What was that?
Ethan, don't beg her. She's jealous. We have the raft. We can leave.
The raft you broke won't last 10 minutes in the blizzard. The safety line was cut by ice. Dare you use it? The team heard everything. Someone shouted at Ethan.
Mr. Ethan, is it true you used her money for Chloe?
And the jet? Really, Zoe's?
Why did you lie to us?
Ethan had no answer, staring daggers at Chloe.
It's her fault. She lied and said the jet was your gift. She made me lie.
Chloe raised her hand again.
You lie. You wanted to pretend to be rich. You made me act. You said you'd dump Zoe and marry me when you got her money.
I never said that.
You did. At the cafe downstairs. You paid me $5,000 to shut up.
I watched the thermal. The cabin was chaos.
Liars! Both of you! We wouldn't be here without you!
Ethan and Chloe clawed at each other. The team yelled in anger. Someone threw things at them. The rescue leader came to me.
Mrs. Zoe, the storm eased. We can send a raft, save the team first. This is Alex.
Yes, but leave Ethan and Chloe. Let them fix it. Just then, the Liam moved again. Pushed by the blizzard, it slid towards the ice basin. In the center, a huge, bottomless crevasse. The Liam slid faster, racing toward the crevasse. They fought again, rolling from the door to the center. The team slid to safety and ran to rescue. I stood on the rescue helicopter, watching. Ethan finally pushed Chloe aside and jumped, but he landed badly, falling on the ice. Leg broken. He crawled forward, limping badly. Chloe jumped down too, seeing Ethan on the ice.
You deserve it, Ethan, for trying to leave me.
You're crazy. The crevasse is coming. We'll die if we don't run.
Then we die together.
If I suffer, you suffer too. Just then, the Liam reached the crevasse, half hanging over. The other half creaked on ice, ready to fall. Ethan and Chloe reached the edge. One step more, endless darkness. Ethan looked at the crevasse, then Chloe, and shoved her hard.
Go to hell.
Chloe lost balance, falling toward the crevasse. She grabbed Ethan's clothes.
Ethan, don't let go. I don't want to die.
Let go. If you die, I live.
I won't let go. We die together.
They pulled each other in. I watched them fall, no sympathy. Greed, selfishness, lies killed them. Rescue brought the team aboard. Someone stared at the crevasse, whispering.
They're gone just like that?
They chose this. The helicopter lifted toward the station. I watched the ice shrink below, finally at peace. 10 years of love, like snow in crevasses, buried by time, forgotten. Back at the station, I had rescue compile all proof, jet ownership, Ethan's spending, Chloe's theft, live recordings, posted to my social. Truth about Antarctic thief. Jet is mine, money is mine, lies are theirs. In 30 minutes, Zoe cleared, Ethan Gigallo, Chloe traitor betray top 3. Former Mater Asarias with Fides top the followings. Former haters apologized. My company released a statement. Expedition funded by us. Chloe's stolen data fake. Legal action taken. Lawyers contacted those who leaked my info, demanding deletion and apologies. The team posted online, telling the truth about the jet. They confirmed I told the truth. Ethan and Chloe forced takeoff and fought. Nedzants were shocked. Days later, rescue tried to recover bodies. Only clothing fragments and debris found. Swept away by undercurrents, forever in Antarctic ice. I ignored their ending. Had the Liam wreckage dragged back. Watched as workers sand off SY and carved Zoe. After everything, I boarded the flight home. As we took off, I watched the white Antarctic ice, like my new life. My assistant messaged. I set my phone down, leaned back, closed my eyes. 10 years was a ridiculous dream. Woke up, villains punished, I found myself again. The road ahead is long. I have my company, rescue, family. I won't waste time on unworthy people. The jet flew through clouds toward bright sunshine. I knew, my new life had begun. The flight was smooth. I leaned to the window, tracing the Antarctic outline in fog. Land of betrayal and shame was gone. Cabin warmth spread through me, a stark contrast to Antarctic cold. I was free of that snow nightmare. Assistant messages kept coming. I glanced. Company updates. Ethan's parents acting out. I replied, follow procedure, muted my phone, and rested. Over a decade of obsession shattered in Ethan's concern for Chloe. That slap in snow, his cold accusations as the jet fell. I stopped thinking about them. I planned Sioux Heavy Industries' future. Polar research was our focus. This Antarctic trip, though rough, showed new opportunities. During the long flight, I barely slept. I organized work, lawyers, company cleanup, deep cooperation with the expedition. Everything needed action. When we landed, it was late night. Outside, my assistant and driver waited. They took my bags, respectful.
Miss Zoe, car is here. Hotel ready. Rest first. I've handled everything.
I nodded and got in. Exhaustion hit me. Car heat was warm. I leaned back, watching familiar streets. This was my home. Ethan and Chloe's drama ended in Antarctica. The cleanup at home was just starting. Back at the hotel, I washed up, sat at my desk, opened my laptop, and reviewed the lawyer's plan for Ethan's parents. Ethan's parents were working class, never saw big money. Ethan flaunted my card, pretending to be successful. Now he was dead, they blamed me, wanting compensation. The lawyer's plan was clear. Ethan's death had no legal link to me. Instead, I could claim back the huge sums he spent with my card. Not gifts, but taking under love. I looked at the claim amount, clicked my mouse, and replied, claim maximum, no mercy. I wasn't cruel, but backing down would only encourage them. They knew what Ethan did, enjoyed the life my money bought. The next morning, I returned to Sioux Heavy Industry. Outside, Ethan's parents were still there, rolling on the ground, surrounded by on-witters and bloggers stirring trouble. Mrs. Zoe, should we go around? Security stood in front, helpless, not daring to act. Was stepped out. I Chusant stepped in front, whisking. I pushed her aside, walked slowly to them, staring coldly.
Zoe! You
Ethan's mother saw me and lunged. Security stopped her. She sat and wailed.
You killed my son! Pay us!
Ethan's father joined in, spitting as he spoke. Onlookers whispered. Some pitied them, others scorned their nonsense.
Yes, my son was with you 10 years. You're cruel. Pay us $1 million or we won't leave.
I took out my phone, turned on recording, spoke coldly, word by word. 1. Ethan died, flew with insufficient fuel. It's not my fault. Police reports confirm it. Sue me if you disagree. 3. You're causing a public disturbance. I called the police. They're coming. Deal with it. My words were sharp. The crowd fell silent. Ethan's parents froze. Arrogance gone. Panic set in. They didn't expected me to sue instead of apologizing. They didn't know what to say. My words were sharp. The crowd fell silent. Ethan's parents froze. Arrogance gone. Panic set in. They didn't expect me to sue instead of apologizing. They didn't know what to say. Police arrived quickly, warned Ethan's parents, and took them away. Bloggers left, taking photos. I didn't care. I had nothing to hide. I walked in. Staff greeted me with respect. They knew what happened in Antarctica. The online hate ended with my proof. Sue's reputation grew. People saw our strength and who I am. I went to my office. Assistant had files. Ethan's people in the company. Chloe's corruption as his assistant. Ethan got a manager job through me. He built claims, hired unqualified relatives. They did nothing, bullied senior staff. Chloe abused her position, gave small projects to outsiders for kickbacks. Not huge, but corrupt. I looked at the list, cold-eyed, marked everyone to fire, handed it to my assistant. HR. Fire all these people. Follow company policy. Pursue liability. Assistant nodded. Yes, Ms. Zoe, right away. Cleaned house. Held executive meeting, updated them on Antarctica and our new plan, deep partnership with the expedition, build polar gear. Executives agreed. Polar exploration is huge. We have tech and money to lead. Let's forget the past. I want a deep partnership. Suze will fund and build polar gear with your team. Interested?
Miss Zoe, that's amazing. We lack funding and tech.
Mark was thrilled.
This would change everything. We can make a difference together.
We set a meeting time. Hung up. I didn't hold his guilty against him. He was fooled, not malicious. He told the truth later. He made amends. Next days, focused on partnership talks. So we signed $500 million, built a team with expedition experts, rescue and helicopters, cold suits, portable generators, more. I led the project, worked daily with experts and engineers on designs and problems. Meanwhile, lawyers had good news. Ethan's parents couldn't pay. Settled. Dropped claims, signed away rights to his estate. Done with them. Chloe's parents, guilty of hiding stolen money. 3 years suspended, fine $100K. All Chloe's illegal gains seized. Trolls and influencers who hated me, sued. Public apologies, paid damages. Worst ones banned. Doxers, deleted info, apologized. Worst got police fines. Everyone who tried to exploit me paid. They learned Zoe isn't easy to mess with. No more drama. Focused on polar gear R&D. Not easy. Harsh polar conditions demand extreme specs. Cold, wind, radiation resistance. Hit many roadblocks. Rescue helicopter engine must work at -60 Celsius. Regular engines can't. Team tried many designs, failed. I read the failed reports. No discouragement. More determined. To lead, we must solve these problems. Build what others can't. Experts agreed. Interested in polar tech. Respected our strength and vision. Top experts boosted the team. Brainstormed, tested, found a breakthrough. New aerospace materials for core parts. Better cooling. Hundreds of cold tests. Built an engine that works at -60 Celsius. First engine started. Cheers. Everyone hugged, happy and proud. First big win. Solid foundation for more. Engine done. R&D sped up. Solved more problems. Helicopters, cold suits, generators, all breakthroughs. While R&D boomed, I got an invite to speak at an industry summit. Top heavy industry leaders and experts. Great chance to show our strength. Accepted. Plan to tell the full Antarctic story, plus our polar tech progress and plans. Then I shifted. Partnership with Expedition, Polar Tech Progress. Showed new engine, helicopter, videos and data. Everyone was impressed, excited for Polar Tech's future, calm and firm. Told everything, Antarctic incident, Ethan and Chloe's betrayal, how I cleared my name and protected the company. No pity party, no blame, just facts. The crowd felt my pain and saw my strength. At the end, I said, polar exploration is humanity's next frontier. Suze will take responsibility, invest more, support our country polar mission, help explore the unknown. Summit boosted our reputation and stock. We became a leader. I gained recognition as a young CEO. After Summit, media swarmed. I did a few interviews, left for the office. Success is just the start. Long road ahead. More challenges and opportunities. Back at work. First cold suit done. Tests excited expectations. Perfect for polar work. I touched the suit. Soft, tough, warm, proud. Second core product. Another big step forward. Sent first suits to Antarctica for testing. Get feedback. Improve. Team loved them. Warm, light, easy to work in. Better than old gear. Team's praise motivated R&D. Worked harder. I moved on. Found my purpose. No more regret. Life's not about bad relationships. I have a bright future. Sue's future, like the Zoe jet. Soar high, no limits. 3 days rest. I took key R&D members back to Antarctica. Brought first production gear, cold suits, portable generators, light ice detectors. All tested. Team was excited. Mark thanked me.
Thank you.
I waved, looked at the ice sleet. Saw my shame, now my success. 1 month field test. Team split for missions. R&D followed, collected data. Antarctic weather. Sunny one day, blizzard next. 50 Celsius wind cuts skin. Breath freezes. New suits keep heat in. Team works for hours. Warm. No more bulky gear. Portable generator. Small, easy start. 12 hours at -60 Celsius. Powers detectors, sample storage. Daily debrief. Fix small issues. Better cuffs. Dust snow covers for generators. I joined missions. Ice tricky. But I'm not the old Zoe. Confident, focused. 1 month done. Data perfect.
Mrs. Zoe, these are made for Antarctica. Triple efficiency.
Proud. Team's hard work. My comeback win. Before leaving, I had the Zoe wrecked displayed at the station. Damaged but name clear. Not a love token. A symbol of rebirth. Sue's polar start. Stared. Left without regret. The real Zoe flies in my heart. Back home. Mass production. Applied to be official supplier for country polar program. 3 days later, National Polar Team visited. Senior experts and scholars. Toured factory, R&D. Tested gear. Praised quality and performance.
Ms. Zoe, Sue's tech and responsibilities show private partner potentially. We want deep partnership.
1 week later, official deal. Sole supplier. Industry stucked. Stock doubled. As we grew, a foreign heavy industry firm targeted us. Nova Heavy Industries, global polar tech leader. Spread lies. Sue's copied their tech, unsafe. They teamed with domestic firms to cut our raw materials, kill our polar project. Assistant told me. I looked up. Copy? Show proof. Raw materials? They can't stop us. Assistant told me. I looked up. Copy? Show proof. Raw materials, they can't stop us. I planned ahead. Long-term metal suppliers, overseas sources. Nova can't hurt us. Lawyers proof. International labs tested our gear. Independent report, original tech. No link to Nova. Released report, R&D history, patents online. Debunked Nova's lies. Nova's lies failed. Supply cut useless. They sent spies to steal our tech. Our RED has top security. Facial, fingerprint, 24/7 cameras, infrared, impenetrable. Spies caught at the perimeter. Red-handed. No quiet deal. Reported to authorities. Exposed Nova's theft. Global outrage. Nova's partners left. Stock crashed. Reputation ruined. We grew stronger. Known for original tech and defense. Global interest in our gear. I launched an international division. Took Chinese Polar Tech global. First stop, Australia. Tested gear. Signed big order. Took country Polar Tech global. First stop, Australia. Tested gear. Signed big order. Then Norway. Argentina. New Zealand. Our gear went global. As global business grew, I got a public Fanter ambassador invite for Polar education. Accepted. Polar work is national duty. Educate, train next generation. Filmed public videos, gave lectures, set up scholarships for Polar students.
Miss Zoe, why keep working in polar work after what happened?
Antarctica broke me, then showed my path. Polar exploration matters. I want others to care, protect it. I started the Sioux Polar Foundation, funds for conservation and talent. First year, hundreds of millions funded, 10+ projects, dozens of experts. Praised widely. 2 years since Antarctica. Suze became a domestic leader, global polar tech player. I'm no longer the hurt Zoe. Now, CEO, property ambassador, respected leader. Never thought of Ethan or Chloe, buried like ice cracked snow. Ethan's parents, poor back home. Chloe's parents released, gone, paid for their crimes. Late autumn, back to Antarctica for the International Polar Forum at China's station. Landed, ice white, wind cold. I'm different now. Mark and team greeted me, wearing our suits, smiling. Spoke as a country private enterprise rep. Shared our progress and responsibility. Global applause. More partnership offers. After forum, I visited the Zoe wreckage. Sun on the wreckage. Zoe bright in the snow. I touched the name. Mixed feelings. It saw my betrayal, my shame, and my rebirth. I learned. Women don't live for bad love. We drive our own lives forward. Left. Saw young researchers laughing in our suits. Passionate. I smiled. A rescue helicopter took off. Snow mist made a rainbow. That rainbow is mine, Suze, China's polar mission. Long road ahead. We'll keep innovating, training, contributing. My life, like Antarctic skies. Clear, bright, soaring higher. I stood, watching the rainbow and helicopter. Resilient. New life began. Brighter future ahead.